Hello and welcome to another challenge. I know it's been a while, but here we finally are. And, well, the newest challenge, as you can probably guess by the demo car I've got on screen here, is little city cars. Sort of anything from stuff like the Honda Beat, Suzuki Cappuccino, Honda S660, I guess, since it's 2019. Those little sort of sporty K cars to stuff like the Fiat Panda 100 horsepower, Mini Cooper S, things like that. Anywhere in that sort of range is what I'm expecting, but yeah, I'm probably going to get a lot of weird and wacky things anyway. So let's go through the rules. Must be 2019 or older. So yeah, just make sure it's not 2020. I mean, it's sort of hard to mess that up, but wouldn't surprise me if someone does. Safety must be, actually I suppose, get to the safety thing. Yeah, must be 40 or over. Comfort has to be over 15. Reliability has to be over 58. So there's some decently easy to get to things just to stop people totally choosing it. Must have a minimum of 2 seats, so that allows you to do little sporty K car things. And must have a maximum length of 4.2 meters. I expect things to be a lot smaller, but that's just sort of, I know a couple of like smaller cars will be around the 4 meter mark, or some of the larger cars in this competition I should say, will be around the 4 meter mark, so I figured I'd leave some wiggle room in there. Although I have actually already gotten an entry even before making this that's already at 4.2 meters exactly, so yay. Maximum production units for the trim is 100 and engineering time 120. These are quite wide. I thought they were quite easy to match, but lots of people were struggling for whatever reason. In sort of, as I was showing the rules on my Discord server, and yeah, I've decided to up the margins by quite a bit, so there should be some good room for creativity and quality spams and stuff. The engine must also be 2019 or older. It must use premium 95 fuel, premium unleaded. It must have a catalytic converter, and must have a, get over here, and it must have production units of under 35 and an engineering time of under 110. So again, I think there's some decent room for creativity, although the engine is still quite restrictive in a lot of ways, I think. Should hopefully give some room for a good challenge in terms of trying to design a good engine. As always, naming system, in this case the model must be SCC and then your username, same for the engine, SCC Sport City Car, and then your username, and then the variants of both must be the car name, just to make it easier for me to sort things. Now onto the scoring. As usual, I'm doing it on a scale of 1 to 10 for high priority and 1 to 5 for low priority. So on a scale of 1 to 10, we have sportiness, practicality, fuel economy, styling in terms of how period correct it is, how good I think it looks, and how well it fits as a sporty city car, and then how I feel it drives in BeamNG. Then on a scale of 1 to 5, we have running costs, displacement, and I'm going off variant capacity, and smaller displacement is obviously better. Footprint, which you find in, yeah it is, detailed stats here. Smaller footprint is better. Price in markets, which I've actually gone for something quite cheap here. I wouldn't be surprised if most of the cars are over 10 grand to be honest. Yeah, and then a time trial on a track I'll show you now, and then there'll be a bonus point for highest HP per litre. Both the scales will be multiplied for every 10 entries I get. So if I get 20 entries, then the 1 to 10 scale will become a 1 to 20 scale, just to make it slightly easier for me to score kills. But yeah, the bonus point will stay the same. So let's go to the track. So here we are then. The track we'll be using is Through the Centre in Italy on BeamNG, one of the vanilla maps. Chosen because it's, yeah, as you'll see now, it's quite a technical course. Well, mainly the beginning. The rest of it is a little wider and faster. But yeah, you've got this alley section in the beginning, which is really rather tight and kind of tricky to carry speed through, especially since there's a bit of a jump. And then as you're going quite fast, you've then got this braking zone here that I totally outbrake myself or brake too early for. Down a flight of steps then, with a bit of a bump at the bottom. No damage on this, surprisingly, actually. But yeah, that's the thing. My driving will be a bit better in the actual things. I just sort of took it nice and easy for the demo laps. And you can see there, it felt a lot quicker while I was driving, I'll be honest. I think that's just because this car has tiny tyres and no grip. But yeah, then the rest of it is, well, it's still quite technical, but I think it does generally go a bit quicker, a bit faster as we come to the end. There's this, no, sorry, thinking of the wrong section. Yeah, there's this sort of a bit of a chicane by here, down a hill, and then into a decently quick open section that then goes into the final couple of turns. Send your entries to me on Discord. There's a link to my server in the description, and you can direct message me the cars or the car faults. And the deadline is March the 31st at 5 PM GMT time. So yeah, and the replay stopped. Yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you find the rules and stuff. There's a link to the rules in the description as well. Hopefully you find it, well, a good challenge, and yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you've enjoyed, and until next video, goodbye.